My beloved child, stop for a moment. Set aside every distraction, because I have something I need you to hear. This is not an ordinary moment. Before you continue with anything else, let your heart become still. I have been waiting for this very time to speak to you in a way you have never experienced before. You have searched for answers. You have prayed through uncertainty. You have wondered whether I truly saw the tears you never showed anyone. Hear me now. I have seen every one of them. Nothing about your journey has escaped my attention. This is not an accident. You did not arrive here by chance. I have arranged this moment because your heart is finally prepared to receive what I have been patiently preserving for you. I am lifting the veil that has covered what I have been doing behind the scenes. What seemed hidden was never forgotten. What appeared delayed was never abandoned. Stay with me until the very end. Every word carries purpose. Every sentence has been placed before you for a reason. Today is not simply another day. It is a turning point. My child, I am not offering empty comfort or temporary encouragement. I am inviting you into deeper intimacy with me. The one who created the stars and breathed life into humanity is speaking directly to your spirit. I have carried this revelation through every season of your life, waiting for the moment when your soul would become quiet enough to recognize my voice above every other sound. I watched you through the storms. I remained beside you in the silence. I stayed close when you celebrated and when you wept. I never turned away, even during the nights when you questioned whether I was listening. The waiting was not punishment. It was preparation. What I am revealing is not meant to entertain the curious. It is meant to strengthen the willing. This is an invitation into greater purpose. Every difficult season, every unseen act of obedience, every quiet decision to trust me when nothing made sense was shaping your heart for this very conversation. Nothing was wasted. Before you ever entered this world, I knew the plans I had for you. Long before anyone spoke your name, I had already written purpose into your life. I protected it through seasons of uncertainty, because what I placed inside you was too valuable to be exposed before its appointed time. You wondered why doors closed. You questioned why certain relationships faded. You asked why your path seemed different from everyone else's. Now you are beginning to understand. I was preserving what I had placed within you. The world often measures people by visible success, by timelines, by accomplishments and comparisons. But I have never measured you that way. I have always seen who you are becoming, not merely where you are standing today. The pain you carried strengthened your faith. The delays deepened your character. The disappointments taught you dependence on me instead of confidence in temporary things. Because of that, your vision is changing. You are beginning to recognize my hand where you once saw only silence. Many of the greatest changes I bring do not begin with dramatic displays. They begin with quiet whispers. I have been speaking to you in ways that your heart could hear even when your mind struggled to understand. That restlessness you've been feeling, that longing for something deeper, that sense that familiar places no longer satisfy your soul. Those are not signs that I have left you. They are evidence that I am leading you forward. You have outgrown places where you once found comfort, because I am preparing you for greater things. I have been reshaping your thoughts, refining your desires, and teaching your spirit to recognize my direction above every competing voice. What you interpreted as silence was often my gentle instruction. I was building discernment. I was strengthening trust. I was teaching you to seek my presence instead of constant explanations. My child, my presence is not measured by noise. Sometimes I am found most clearly in stillness. When everything around you seemed quiet, I was accomplishing work within you that no one else could see. You were not being forgotten. You were being transformed. While others measure your progress by outward appearances, I was changing your heart from the inside out. Now you are beginning to recognize my voice with greater clarity, because you remained close to me even when answers were slow to come. Continue protecting that closeness. Do not trade quiet communion with me for endless distractions. Do not allow the opinions of people to become louder than my promises. The wisdom I am placing within you must be guarded with humility. Not everyone will understand what I am doing in your life, and that is all right. Some people will misunderstand your journey. Some will question your choices. Others may not recognize the work I have been accomplishing in secret. But they did not walk beside you through every lonely night. They did not witness the conversations we shared when no one else was present. I did. I heard every prayer. I collected every tear. I strengthened you when you thought you had nothing left to give. So do not feel pressure to explain everything I am doing before its season arrives. There is wisdom in waiting. There is strength in quiet confidence. There is beauty in allowing my timing to unfold naturally. The purpose I have entrusted to you does not need constant approval from people to remain true. Your calling grows through faithfulness, not through applause. Your confidence comes from my voice, not from public recognition. The season ahead will require courage, but I have already prepared you for it. Your heart has become more sensitive to my leading because you chose trust over fear. You continue believing in my goodness, even when circumstances seemed uncertain. That faith has aligned your heart with my direction. You did not reach this place through perfection. You arrived here through persistence. Every time you chose hope instead of despair. Every time you continued praying when answers seemed delayed. Every time you trusted me without seeing the full picture, your spirit became stronger. Now you are ready to carry what once would have overwhelmed you. Just as a radio must be carefully tuned to receive a clear signal, your heart has been adjusted through every season you have walked with me. The distractions have gradually,